Hello, grade 9s. So we're still going to be working with word problems. So the section is more word problems, working from slides 46 to 49 from the equations PowerPoint. Okay, so first example. It's saying the sum of a positive number and its square is 56. Calculate the value of the number. So what is our number? We don't know. So you remember in maths, something that we don't know, we make it x. So let the number be x. Okay, that's the first part. Then it goes on to say the number squared. So number squared will be x squared. Because if that's our number, and if we square that number, we would get x squared. And now they're saying the sum of these two things. So if we take our number squared plus our number, and that's what sum means, plus, we get 56. Okay, so what we have here is a trinomial. Take everything to the one side, and we get x squared plus x minus 56 equals 0. Okay, so grade 9s, you need to make sure that you know how to factorize trinomials. Okay, they're going to be popping up all the time. So to factorize this, it would be x minus 7, x plus 8 equals 0. Okay. And if we solve this, we've got something times something equals 0. So that means that x minus 7 equals 0, or x plus 8 equals 0. So this gives us x is equal to 7, or x is equal to minus 8. Now, which one is it? Is it 7 or is it minus 8? You need to go back to the question now and read it properly. It says the sum of a positive number. So it can't be this one because this is a negative number. So this is not applicable. So our number must be 7. So therefore, the number is 7. And you remember, you must always give a conclusion with word problems, okay? Because they're given it to you in English statement, you must give an English statement back, okay? Going on to question B. Question B reads, when you multiply my birth date, the number of the day in the month, and the date after my birthday, the product is 56. On what date do I celebrate my birthday? So what they mean there is, say, for example, if you're born on the 12th of May, it's the day of the month. So they're talking about 12. Okay, so you're born on the 12th day. So what day is he born? Well, we don't know. So we're going to make that x. So let birth day be x. Okay, and now he's talking about the date after my birthday. So day after birthday day. So it's the day after. So it will be, so if you're born on the 12th, the day after will be the 13th. So how did you get from 12 to 13? You just add 1. So this will be x plus 1. So that's his birthday day, and that's the day after his birthday day. Okay. Now they're saying you're taking the product of these two days. And product in maths means multiplication. So if I take x multiplied by x plus 1, okay, that's what that means, just outside the bracket, we would get 56. Okay, so when we've got something like this, I need to distribute that into the bracket, and we get x squared plus x equals 56. Take that to the other side, and we have a trinomial, so x squared plus x minus 56 equals 0. I'm going to factorize that using trinomials, and we get x minus 7, x plus 8 equals 0. So we have x minus 7 equals 0, or x plus 8 equals 0. That means that x is equal to 7, or x is equal to minus 8. Now you need to think logically here, grade 9s, with these things. Which one can it be, 7 or minus 8? You're talking about the day of a month. So we never talk about a negative, or the negative 10th of May, okay? So this one is not applicable. It has to be the 7th day, all right? So therefore, he celebrates his birthday on the 7th day. Okay. Last example, grade 9s. I'll read it to you first. It says the lid of a pencil case is rectangular with an area of 50 centimeters squared, and its length is 5 centimeters longer than the width. What are the dimensions of the lid of the pencil case? So we're talking about a rectangular shape here. So if I draw this up, there's our rectangular lid, okay? And they're saying here, they're going on to say that its length, this length over here, its length is 5 centimeters longer than its width. So which is our unknown here? Okay, we know that the one is 5 centimeters longer than the other one. So the width has to be x, and then this one would be x plus 5. Because if that's x centimeters, this is x plus 5 centimeters because it's 5 centimeters longer. Okay. Now, in terms of writing up, let this be the width be x and the length be x plus 5. This is sufficient if you draw a diagram like this, because you've shown that the width is x and the length is x plus 5. Okay. We also know they've told us that the area of the shape is 50 centimeters squared. Okay. Now, what is the formula to work out the area of a rectangle? It is length times breadth. Okay. So we know that it's going to be breadth times the length equals the area. Okay. What is our breadth? It is x times, what is our length? X plus 5, and that must be equal to 50. So we have our breadth times our length equals 50. If I distribute this into the bracket, we get x squared plus 5x equals 50. Take everything to the one side and we get a trinomial. So x squared plus 5x minus 50 equals 0. Factorize this and we get x minus 5, x plus 10 equals 0. That means that x minus 5 is equal to 0, or x plus 10 equals 0. So here we get x is equal to 5, x is equal to minus 10. Okay, so let's think about this logically, which one it can be. Now you remember what x is. X is the breadth or the width of this lid. So does it make sense having negative 10 centimeters? Okay, we never work with negative 10 of or negative of a length. Okay, so this one is not applicable. So it has to be this one. Now they're asking for the dimensions. So they want both the width and the length. So we know that the width was equal to x, but now we know what x is. It's 5. So the width is 5 centimeters. Now the length, let's just see here. So the length is equal to x plus 5. Okay, that's what we said there. We know what x is. It's 5. So we get 5 plus 5, which is equal to 10 centimeters. Okay. Right, grade 9s, I would like you to do exercise 19.5, numbers 1 to 5, And then exercise 19.6, numbers 5 and 6 for me, please. And then grade 9s, if you can just click on your little emoticon sign in Teams and send me a dancing penguin, please. Thank you.